two guys who are fighting at York Hall, Bethnal Green on Saturday, 2nd April, here today. We've got John Murray defending his European lightweight title against Karim Ouazghari, is that how it's pronounced? Ouazghari, yes. Big fight for John. It's his 31st fight. He's got the longest, as we all know, longest unbeaten run in British boxing. The fight that I'm looking forward to for him. He's been out of the ring now, I think it's for roughly 8 months. So he's got to shake a bit of ring rust off. And hopefully, you know what a vested interest is, hopefully he comes through the fight and then we'll be looking for bigger and better things for him. It's, you know, I think he's an excellent young fighter, and over the years, you know, we've never worked together, which has been a great shame. But despite that, I think he's done tremendously well. He's, as I say, he's done very well for himself. He's ranked number 2 in the world by WBC, and I understand WBO after this fight will be ranking him in their top 5. So, as I say, he comes through this and it's onwards and upwards, and then we'll be looking for bigger fights for him. But having said that, Karim's here to, I'm sure, to make the most of his opportunity. He's known as a bit of a handful, as a bit of a rough-house fighter, so we'll see what he does on Saturday and whether he can upset John. As I say, I hope that's not the case, because we're looking for some big fight for him. But it's on Sky TV, it's going to be broadcast live. Guys are here, anybody you need to speak to, please feel free to ask your questions.
I'd like to ask Karim, his name suggests to me that he has a North African background. Could he perhaps explain whether he was born in Spain or somewhere else, or what?
Dice que nació en España o tiene origen de Yeah, he was born in Spain, but his parents are from Morocco.
Squad direct hit then. Obviously, he's seen a lot of John, presumably on video.
¿Has visto mucho de John en el video? Yeah, quite a lot.
And what does he think?
He's a very good fighter, champion.
He's never fought out of his hometown, really, has he?
Nunca has peleado fuera de tu ciudad de Barcelona.
No, en Amador.
Just in Santander, another city.
Right.
He won the Spanish title in Santander.
John, how does Karim compare to your other recent opponents?
Like I say, going into this fight, I've not seen any tapes of him, know very little about him. So I've got to go in there and just, you know, fight him like how the old guys used to fight, you know, going blind against him and, you know, work him out early on, not taking any silly punches, and, you know, once I've got to grip through his style, you know, eventually getting there, crank up the work rate and hopefully get him out inside the distance, what I'm going to do.
If you, when was the last time you fought someone without knowing anything about it?
I did it quite a lot early on in my career. I took fights at short notice. I went over to Canada at 5 days' notice. I boxed in Florida at 10 days' notice, and you know, all these fights were against fighters that I didn't know anything about. And you know, I'm quite happy to go in there. I'm confident in my skills, and I'm a talent that, even without knowing anything about my opponent, I'm a good enough fighter where I can go in there, work them out, and you know, eventually find a way to win. And I think that's what all quality fighters have to be able to do, is to find a way to win. And you know, so far I've had 30 fights and won them all, so you know, whatever I'm doing is working.
Not having seen him on video, do you think that might make you more alert from the word go, because you never know what you might expect?
Definitely. You know, it's made me very sharp in training. I've really worked hard, and you know, it's put that bit extra fear into me. Most times when I'm fighting, I can watch tapes of my opponent. I can work out in my head. I have a feeling of how the fight's going to go before it happens. I got to run it through my head, and you know, I have a good feeling about it. This fighter, I've obviously seen no tapes of him, and you know, it's kept me on my toes, not knowing the monster what I'm up against, the size of the beast. So you know, I've trained very hard for it, and you know, whatever tactics he comes up with or however good he is, I'm prepared for it mentally.
So, any concerns over ring rust?
Not really, no. We've had good sparring, we've trained very hard, and we've had quality sparring as well. Like I say, in the gym now we've got Andy Crawler, who's the British champion at lightweight, Stephen Smith's the Commonwealth champion, and surrounded by quality fighters in the gym, and we're all pushing each other all the time on in the way what we're doing in the gym. So, you know, I'm quite happy with how the training camp's gone, and I'm just looking forward to getting in there on Saturday and putting on a great fight, great performance.
John, you've been a pro 8 years. You have a feeling that perhaps, sounds crazy, but your career starts on Saturday?
Yeah, I really do. You know, already I'd just like to thank Frank because you know the promotion for this fight already has been far superior to any previous fights what I've had. You know, he's put my name out there, and you know, I feel like I'm going into this fight like it's my debut all over again. It's my first fight, and it's my first step towards bigger fights and better fights. I think after 30 fights, even though I've had an 8-year career, I'm still a very hungry fighter, and you know, I don't want to let anyone down on Saturday. I'm looking at putting on a really good performance and really doing a number.
And you could be on the cusp of big things. Frank's talking about the rankings there. So
That's right. Like I say, I've cleaned up domestically with British and European title defences, and you know, my last 6 fights have all been British and European title defences, and not one of them have gone the distance. So you know, I think I'm showing that I am superior to this level. It's time for me to move on now, and you know, I want that world title crack, and I've changed promoters now, which is a new challenge, a new step in my career, and I'm ready to go up in class and test myself against world champions. And you know, I'm really excited at this stage of my career. I think it's a new challenge for me. It's just what I needed, and I'm really looking forward to you know, getting these bigger fights and testing myself against the best in the world.
I know you focused on career, but is there Kevin Mitchell might be there on Saturday night? I mean, is there a chance of that maybe down the line? Was that a fight that?
There was talk of it. We were supposed to be Kevin this fight. For whatever reason, he didn't take the fight. So you know, we've got him this time, and you know, like I say, at the moment, my attention is fully focused on him. I don't really want to look past this fight, but that, you know, I do want to move on from this level. I feel like if I do fight Kevin, it would be a step backwards, or you know, staying at this level. I think I've cleaned up domestically British and European title defences now. I think I'm wanting a world title shot, and I'm ready to move on.
Karim has only had 14 fights in 5 years. Why has he had so few? Is it because he couldn't get fights because they think he's too good, or has he been injured, or what?
Has tenido solamente 14 peleas en 5 años. ¿A qué se debe esto? ¿Es porque eres bueno, no quieren pelear contigo? ¿Has tenido lesiones?
No, voy a todos haber tenido las lesiones, y a lo mejor el proceso en España no es el que hay aquí, que es más velada, que es más actividad. Entonces, pillamos cuando podemos y vamos a ver.
A bit of both. He's had a few injuries, but in Spain, there's not many opportunities to fight. They don't put on a great deal of show as like they do here. Not much on the television, so he just has had to take what he could, really.
What's been the cause of his injuries? Hand trouble?
¿Qué tipo de lesión? ¿De mano?
No, de codo.
The elbow.
Is it because he hit so hard?
¿Es porque pegas tan duro?
No,
Justo.
Does Karim work back in Spain as well as, does he have a job as well as boxing?
Aparte de pelear, ¿tienes un trabajo en España? O?
sí. Trabajo de mantenimiento, y cuando me sale una pelea, pues me empiezo a empezar a preparar.
He works in like construction, construcción, ¿no?
No, sí, mantenimiento, de
Oh, okay. He works in like maintenance, and that keeps him in shape as well.
Sí.
Where does he do that?
¿Dónde?
¿Sí?
¿En dónde trabaja?
En Apa y Pinos. Ahí bastante.
In Barcelona.
Is he a Barcelona fan?
¿Eres hincha del Barcelona?
Sí, de la segunda.
Yeah, he's got the jacket.
Oh, we've got the right. So you'll be coming back to London in May?
Sure. We're going to Chelsea.
That's not what they're doing, man.
United.
Not Arsenal.
North City.
Always.
Are there any more questions? We all done? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Just do the head-to-head picture of the top page and interview them.
Okay, if you want to look at each other. Thank you.
Hold on, and that's this one. Same again, please.